What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? This is DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. I apologize that I couldn't make a video yesterday. Found out that one of my coworkers passed away from a motorcycle accident. So, I didn't have the energy to make a video yesterday. Was devastated by the news. Matter of fact, I'm still shocked by it. But prayers to his family and prayers to his kids. I was shocked by the news about that. He was a good brother, one of the hardest working people I know. Never complained about stuff. Just worked with a smile, and it's going to be surely missed. Also, shout out to Rap God. He said Zion Dunk versus Kings was bananas. Yes, it was. Yeah, Rap God, one of my coworkers, I found out last night that he died from a motorcycle accident. And I was going to do this video yesterday, but when I found out about that, I just couldn't make the video, to be honest. It was gut punching. It was gut punching, man. I got to be honest with y'all, it was gut punching. I don't even know how I'm doing this video today, but I'm going to tough it out because y'all know how I do. But yeah, today is Lakers versus Hornets. Something has to give. The Lakers need to win this game because if they keep losing, they're going to fall down in the standings. And when playoff time comes around, they got to play a tough matchup early on if they keep losing. For the Hornets, they need to win because if they lose 2 straight, you could go from 5 to 9 like that. The Eastern Conference is all jumbled up, and there's a lot of teams trying to, stack the deck, trying to build their rosters up. You saw Atlanta. Atlanta is they have upgraded their roster. They have so much depth that their B team literally beat the Hornets. And key matchups for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma got to be consistent. Kyle Kuzma got to focus on his game and his game alone. Stop worrying about if his shot's not falling. Stop worrying about what people think of you. Just play your game. Now, I did hear some news that, let me see, Terry Rozier, tendonitis. He may be out of this game. So the Hornets got injuries, and that's a no-go. Yeah, prayers to Jamal Adams. I heard about his ACL. Shout out to J&J Video. Says sorry for your loss, DJ. Thank you. Says prayers to his family. Yeah. And this is why I always tell you guys, y'all got to cherish life, man. Y'all got to cherish life and appreciate each other as people. You got to appreciate the life that we have because you never know. You never know. So here's the injury report. PJ Washington is probable. LaMelo Ball is still out, of course. Monk is out. Hayward is out. And I'm seeing that Rozier is doubtful. So without, you know what this means? This means that Devontae, a.k.a. Tebe Graham, is going to take every shot in their mama. He's going to take so many shots today. It's this is definitely the treat that James Borrego wanted. Of course, James Borrego wants his team healthy, but this is his consolation. But Devontae Graham's going to be taking Steph Curry shots tonight. Shout out to Kwana Wallace. What's good, Queen? He said LaMelo looked like he was having fun last game. Yes. The good thing about LaMelo Ball, even when he's not playing, his joy spreads around the team. It just does. It's infectious. TB said, Lakers lucky we don't have LaMelo, Gordon, Monk. Damn. And Terry. Well, a lot of players are injured. So I can't act like the Hornets are the only ones with injuries. A lot of teams they've been playing has been banged up. Just like the Hawks last game. The Hawks had 6 players out and still won the game. Oh, you know the Martin twins about to get their shots too. Jaheim, you know that's coming. They getting every shot in their mama. They out there. They're going to be unconscious today. Watch what I tell you. They're going to be unconscious, taking every single shot. And watch how many people tell me, oh, DJ, you're over-exaggerating. Nah. Payoff, at least you're honest, man. Payoff says, I ain't been watching no games. I can't lie. Yeah, the games are not fun. Games are not fun. It's hard to say. I'll be lying to you if I said the games have been fun. It hasn't. It's not the same. What's good, Danny Joseph? TB said this is the time for Graham to do his best IT impression. Oh, yeah, you know it's coming. John Hughes says Graham and the Twins are going to take every shot. Every shot. In the words of James Borrego, I'm going to give Devontae all the shots he needs. Because he fits our program. He fits our structure. Devontae has earned the right since he's the leader. Hey, you guys remember when Devontae Graham was coaching at the sideline and LaMelo gave him a funny look? Like, what the heck is going on? TB says Kyle Kuzma was hating on Paul Pierce. I'm not really a big fan of Kyle Kuzma. He's a hater, man. Mark Keir says, DJ, you see Shannon Sharp and KD button heads? Yeah, and no matter if you like KD or not, Kevin Durant's justified. You know why? Because Kevin Durant let's be honest, Kevin Durant caught Shannon Sharp lying. Shannon Sharp did what I told you old media be doing. Shannon Sharp used a quote from a fake Twitter account and said it on national television. So Kevin Durant has the right to be pissed off. But didn't I tell you these are the tricks that old media does? They got these temps that work for ESPN and Fox Sports 1. Their job is to get information. Somebody gave Shannon Sharp the wrong information. And Shannon Sharp went out of his way to lie on Kevin Durant. That was a lie. Kevin Durant never said that, what he said in the quote. When I saw that video, I was like, wait a minute. Kevin Durant didn't say that. Again, it doesn't matter if you like KD or not. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And this is why I don't really roll with, Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp is not as authentic as you guys make him seem. He plays a character. He got the backwood smokes. He's supposed to play this hood character, the Unk. I never call Shannon Sharp Unk because he don't even act like an Unk. He act like a, I don't know, like a fanboy or something like that. I don't roll with that. No, he could roll with that, but I don't roll with that. So Kevin Durant was right to call him out. And I heard that Shannon Sharp blocked Kevin Durant. Now that made it worse. Shout out to 704 Bound Charlotte. Bartrand says, I like the fact that KD jumped on his ass. Yeah, KD was right. Anyone in the comments saying KD wasn't right to do that, come on, man. If you had someone on TV put out fake information from a fake quote, you would say something too. Let's not be fake now. But this is going to be an interesting game. No PJ Washington, but PJ hasn't shown up all season, so I don't know what that means. And no Terry Rozier, that hurts. If the Hornets win this game, that'd be a miracle, but the Lakers have more depth even with the injuries. The Lakers, like Dennis Schroeder, is a good defender. And he's going to have the task, an easy task of guarding Devontae Graham. I believe Schroeder will hold his own on that one. And like I said, the Hornets have a losing record when the Martin twins start in the game. Bartrand, you're right. I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video. Andre Drummond, like you said, alone will secure the win. There's no one to guard Drummond. If I am the coach of the Lakers, I'm telling everybody, Coach Vogel, if you're listening, give the ball to Drummond. I don't care if he missed, easy hook shots or whatever. Keep giving the ball to Drummond. The Hornets have no players that could guard him. This is a perfect game for Drummond to get 30 or more points and get double-digit rebounds. Rap Guy says Drummond is too strong and athletic. Yes, he is, man. Danny Joseph says Shannon Sharp, real buck dancer. Yeah, that's what he's doing on TV. He's playing a character. It's a minstrel show. It's definitely a minstrel show, and it's buffoonery. Now, I was one of the few to say this early on, and I remember I had backlash. I said I don't really watch too much Undisputed or these shows. Only time I bring it up is to make an example or put it on my video to talk about it. But I really don't like watching that. I just one moment he's self-righteous, one moment he's making fun of players, one moment he's all over the place. And I'm not really a big fan of his. 704 Bound Charlotte says Carey and Richards still not getting that type of minutes. That's sad because in this game, they just need to put a body in there. Now Drummond's gonna get his, but wouldn't you want to put Vernon Carey or Nick Richards in there for a couple minutes at least? That's better than allowing Biyombo and Brickhands Zeller to get beat up all game. I'm just saying. Yeah, Drummond with the easy double-double. You know what's happening. Also, another player who I think is going to have a good game. THT. I think he will have a big game. There's not many players on the Hornets that can check him. And plus, Borrego's going to be implementing his notable auto zone defense. He's going to be doing that all day. That alone is going to spell trouble for the guards. Ben McLemore, expect him to have a good shooting game. So this is set up well. Depth is going, like I said, depth is going to be the reason why the Hornets, if the Hornets win this game, it's going to be because I don't know if the Lakers take them seriously or not, or that. But the Lakers shouldn't lose this game. They got the matchup problem. They got the bigs. And then they got Montrezl Harrell, who is a six man. He's going to give you valuable minutes. So it's set up well for him. Smooth the fourth says that was definitely the dunk of the year. Anthony Edwards, because Capella is actually a blocker that might be top 15 of all time. Yes, in blocking. But speaking of that, I want to show you guys, and I hope I got, wait a minute. Check it out. I want to show that video. See how I can do this. But I'm telling y'all right now, if the Hornets lose this game, watch how many James Borrego stands will make excuses for him. Now, again, on our show, we've always told people that this is a non-excuse channel. We don't settle for mediocrity. Whatever happens, happens. The Lakers have their players out. The Hornets have their players out. And even though the Hornets may have more players out just by a little bit, you know, when you don't have AD and LeBron, that's a big chunk of your offensive defense. A big chunk of your offensive defense. So let's share screen. Miles Bridges dunk. All right. So look at Miles Bridges dunk, and you tell me who got the better dunk.
Offensive rebound.
Look at that. Look at that. That's the dunk of the year. That is got LaMelo to jump out the freaking seat. Look at this. Man, he took his soul from that dunk. Man, that dunk was so good. I'm going to play it one more time. Let me play it one more time. Look at it again. No, the Anthony Edwards dunk is not even close to this. This is against Clint Capella, the best shot blocker in the NBA. The best shot blocker in the NBA. That was the dunk of the year. Not even close. And Smooth Shaw is right. You do that against a Capella, man, that's dunk of the year already. The elevation, the aggression, the attack mode that Miles Bridges exuded was everything. And that's why I like watching Miles Bridges play, man. And I'm saying this right now ahead of time. If the Hornets do not pay Miles Bridges his money, a good team will get him. And I would hate it for the Hornets. It's clear as day that LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges have a great on-court, off-court chemistry. When you want your franchise player, the number 3 overall pick, to be happy by getting his homies a contract, I mean, that's why I'm ticked off at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, you had to step in and get your guy Gordon Hayward. Ever since Michael Jordan and his Bulls team got whooped by the Larry Bird Celtics, he's been wanting to find a player close to a Larry Bird. The problem is Gordon Hayward is brittle. Gordon Hayward always have nicks and knacks, and he wants to play point forward. He's getting in the way of development. I said before the draft, you got Miles Bridges ascending. You don't need to get a small forward in free agency. Only a big man. This is what I said before the draft. But the Hornets didn't want to do the right thing. And this wasn't Mitch Kupchak's fault. Mitch Kupchak didn't want, what I heard is he didn't want, he wanted to build with the young guys. That is a fact. Michael Jordan wanted Gordon Hayward because Michael Jordan's like, hey, Mitch, you got your guy in LaMelo. I want to get my guy in Gordon Hayward. Shout out to Uncle Vern. Shout out to Drop the Mic. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Thank you for tuning in. 704 Bound Charlotte says the AutoZone defense, shaking my head. Yep. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of the AutoZone defense. You cannot win championships that way. Playing zone. This ain't college. Get them likes up. Aunt Jane says LeBron, whatever team he has been on, dominated the Hornets with AD and LeBron out. The Hornets should win. The Hornets always had a rough rivalry game against the Hawks. Here's the problem. Terry Rozier is not playing. That's a big hit. And when the Martin twins are starting, they usually lose those games. 704 Bound Charlotte says we have to keep Miles no matter what. Y'all better keep him, man. I'm telling you, a lot of Charlotte Hornet fans are going to be pissed if they do not keep Miles Bridges. They're going to be pissed. Now, the Lakers are going to come out like gangbusters because they just lost to the Knicks. This loss, if the Hornets lose tonight versus the Lakers, I'm telling you, the Eastern Conference records are so close. You lose 2 games, you could be from 4 to 8, 5 to 9, 6 to 10, like that. You cannot have a losing streak. Ryan Phillips said the best shot blocker is Gobert. I'm going off to we know that by reputation and talent, yes, but Capella is a bad boy, man. He's a bad boy. Bartrand said that was chest to chest. Yes, it was. Shout out to Macrina Daniel. She said, hi, fam. Got to all new media. Y'all know what it is. Bartrand, like you said, man to man. The Hornets should always be in man-to-man defense, man. Man-to-man defense. Help side defense. Like, who plays zone in the NBA? Not too many teams play zone. Now, I know the Miami Heat does it, but Miami Heat has a culture and a way of doing things. They actually have a true program to be doing that. But these other teams, nah. Says, but Miles need to check himself when he's causing out. I don't know what you mean by that. Bartrand says Miles could be Melo Zion. Absolutely. Randall dropped a double-double last night. Yeah, Randall was killing it. 704 says the Hawks beat us for the first time this season. Yep. That was why it was a sad loss. They did it with their B team, too. Jaheim says Wanamaker got to show up. Yep, he does. 704 says Lakers beat the Nets. Yeah, that's true. Mike here says Capella is a rebounder. Capella could block shots too. New media. Y'all know what it is. Aunt Jan says Rozier is hurt. The NBA must put a bounty. Again. But yeah, that's the dunk of the year in my opinion. Anthony Edwards, shout out to that young brother. Had a good dunk as well. But you can't take anything away from Miles Bridges, man. That dude did. I mean, that was just that dog dunk, man. That's the type of dunk that you pull an ether on. Like you pull an ether on, man. Like for real. $704 says we getting close to the NFL draft. DJ also. Oh, I'm gonna have me a NFL draft live stream. To all my NFL fans out there, football fans, that is gonna be the most fun live stream around, man. I think I might have dropped the mic on there too because it's football. Like for real. Like that, tune in for that. That live stream is gonna be everything, man. It's gonna be lit. And trying to see what the Dallas Cowboys gonna do. 704. I know you're trying to see what your Carolina Panthers are gonna set up with. And the good thing about the Panthers really did a good job getting Sam Darnold. I know y'all saying Sam Darnold, but if y'all know football, Sam Darnold was in a horrible situation with the Jets. No, I don't think a lot of quarterbacks would have been successful on that team. They may have a better year this year with a new coach, but still, by the Panthers doing that, now they can pick the best player available. They don't have to draft for need at all. Mark Kier says Jets about to make another drafter, Zach Wilson. Oh, if they think Zach Wilson is the savior, you know who he reminds me of? And this is not me hating. Mark Bolger. Justin Fields, whoever gets Justin Fields is gonna get that dude. I tell you that. Y'all better hope Justin Fields don't go to the 49ers. Y'all better hope that doesn't happen. Rap God says Darnold might be a Pro Bowler. I would not be surprised. They got a good quarterback coach up there in Carolina. And Matt Rule, I think he's a good coach. Yeah, they got some pieces out there. All they got to do is sit back and take the best player available. And if Penei Sewell is there at 8, Carolina is going to have extra protection for Darnold. I'm saying this now before anybody come out here and Joe Brady. Joe Brady is that dude. Joe Brady is that dude, man. Boy, this NFL, I cannot wait for the NFL draft live stream. Man, we're gonna have so many people on, man. We're gonna have like a panel. We're gonna talk about each draft pick, and I've studied every pick, especially in the first round. And we definitely gonna talk about those teams that get dumb picks. If the 49ers get that quarterback from Alabama, Mac Jones, I'm frying him. You don't take Mac Jones over no freaking Justin Fields. You don't do that. Because you're trying to get rid of another pocket passer in Jimmy Garoppolo to get another one like him in Mac Jones. That'd be the dumbest decision in the draft. Soul Pancake says, what do you think about Caleb Farley? Caleb Farley probably has the most potential as a DB in the draft. He had back surgery. That's why teams are kind of hesitant. But if he goes to the right team, it's like if he goes to the Saints, that's dangerous. Shout out to Douglas Goldenchild, who supports all my videos. Says, new media salute DJ for speaking fast. Get the likes up. Exactly. Now, I'm saying this right now. I'm going to talk about the draft, but still, I want to bring this point up. If the Hornets lose tonight, go on the internet and look how many excuses they'll make. And they're going to act like they're the only team injured. A lot of teams are injured. A lot of teams have injured players. Look at Denver Nuggets. They just lost Jamal Murray to an ACL injury. If you settle, like I said, if you settle for mediocrity and make excuses, you're not going to win too much games. 704 bound Charlotte says, yeah, we need a left tackle to protect them, though. But best available, right? Yeah, BPA. It's all about that BPA. So Pancake says, stream is fire. Yeah, the energy is right, man. But Sam Darnold with Joe Brady, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Adam Gase for the Jets, when he was the head coach, was horrible. Was a quarterback killer, man. He was horrible. Look what he did in Miami. Miami, they had Tannehill. They thought Tannehill was done. I told Miami Dolphin fans, Tannehill's a good quarterback. It's that Adam Gase who's not a good coach. They're like, oh, no. Look what Tannehill did with with Tennessee, and yeah, he got Derrick Henry, but Tannehill was very accurate. Actually went to a Pro Bowl. I would not be surprised if Sam Darnold goes to Carolina with Joe Brady, with the receivers they have. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm saying this right now before anybody gets shocked. I expect a rebound from Sam Darnold. You know what's funny? The draft experts, and I know this is true, they said if Sam Darnold was in this draft, he'd be number 3. I believe it. He's got the tools. But when you're in a bad situation, you can lose games to no fault of your own. It's all about the situation. Look at Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott went to a Cowboys team that had everything set up for him. Offensive line, running back, receivers, you name it. So he was able to grow his game out. But you put Dak with the Jets, with Adam Gase, you're not going nowhere either. It's all about your situation. Marquis says Kyle Pitts is the guy in 2021 draft. Yeah, Kyle Pitts is generational. From the film I've seen, it matches the test results. Kyle Pitts is that dude, and whoever gets him, they're getting a future Hall of Famer. If I'm wrong about Kyle Pitts, I'll be disappointed because Kyle Pitts, come on, man. He has all the God-given traits. If Kyle Pitts don't pan out, that's because he just gives up or he's lazy, which I doubt that will happen. But Kyle Pitts is like the safest pick because even his lowest ceiling, his lower ceiling is Darren Waller. Darren Waller is a Pro Bowler. His higher ceiling is something that we can't even compare to. That's the scary good part about Kyle Pitts. So Pancake says, man, I feel like either the Saints or Green Bay might snatch him and might trade up for Caleb, might be a steal. Y'all, the NFL, I'm saying this now before everybody gets disappointed in the draft. If those teams, if the Saints or Green Bay gets Caleb Farley, even though he's a rookie, I'm gonna give you an example. The Green Bay Packers have a Pro Bowl corner, Jair Alexander. Some may say he was the number 1 corner last year. You place Caleb Farley with him, that's going to be very good for Aaron Rodgers. Some are saying Caleb Farley, when healthy, is the best corner in the draft. So that's dangerous. Just like if he goes to the Saints, you pair Caleb Farley with Marshawn Lattimore in their DBs. Rap guy said Mac Jones who? I thought I was talking about Mike Jones. That's crazy. TB said this is exactly why I don't trust Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie, Kevin Hart are all mentally weak. They don't have mental toughness. I get what you're saying, but still, Shannon Sharp was out of line for posting a fake quote about Kevin Durant. He was buck dancing on national TV, thought he got Kevin Durant on the quote. It turns out to be a fake quote, and I just can't respect that. I can't do it at all. I can't do it at all. I can't respect that. 704 Bounce says, if Kyle Pitts is there, I'm taking him at 8. Man, I'm a Cowboy fan. I want him at 10. I know people talking about we need defense, but I mean, we got 10 picks. We can get a corner in the second round that can even start for us. Look at Diggs last year, who we got in the second round. He turned out to be our best corner. And Surtain, if the Cowboys draft Surtain, I actually think Surtain would be just as good as Diggs, but I don't think that Surtain would be far out better than Diggs. There's a lot of corners in that second round. There's a Greg Newsome. He may be a first rounder, but he could be in the second round. There's that cornerback from Washington that's a beast. We just need, for the Cowboys, we need a cornerback that's just consistent. But yeah, if the Carolina Panthers get Kyle Pitts with Joe Brady and with Darnold and those weapons, those receivers they got, it's going to be hard to stop them. See, this is what You know, even though I'm a Cowboys fan, I give props to organizations that did it right. David Tepper and company so far have done the right moves. They have done the right moves. They didn't overspend for bad talent. They got good pieces for affordable costs. And now they got Sam Darnold without giving up the one. That's excellent. That's excellent. If they get Kyle Pitts, they'll win the offseason. They'll win the offseason just because of that. So Pancake said the Jets are like Detroit. They waste good talent. Exactly. I cannot blame Sam Darnold for that situation. I can't do it. I can't do it. Think about it. What quarterback would thrive with Adam Gase? Like, if you have Aaron Rodgers, yeah, he'll make something out of nothing, but the offensive line was trash. Every time Sam Darnold hiked the ball, the defensive lineman was there. That's how bad that offensive line is. So Pancake says, man, I don't see Kyle Pitts going past the Dolphins. Yeah, I have a feeling the Dolphins may get him. Dolphins trying to stack that talent with Tua. I don't blame them. Because you see the Patriots in their division, they're stacking up talent. Bills are going to be the Bills. Josh Allen and company. What's good with Joshua Barcelona? Markier says, Jerry Jones already talking how bad he wants Pitts. If Jerry wants it, we get period. Yeah, Jerry's the owner and he makes the final decisions. Now, I did see a lot of Cowboy YouTubers trashing the Cowboys for even thinking about trading up for a generational talent, acting like we can't get no defensive players in a second round or third round. The defense is so bad that, I mean, they just need players to just come in and do their job. They don't have to be no elite. I would love for a player to be elite, but they can just be normal. All I'm asking is for normal defensive players. So if they decide to get Kyle Pitts, you can't fault them to getting generational talent. That's one thing I learned. Did you know that people didn't want the Cowboys to draft CeeDee Lamb? They wanted to draft Chazen, the defensive end from LSU. As you know, the Cowboys got CeeDee Lamb, and Chazen from the Jaguars didn't really have a good year. So the Cowboys dodged the bullet. That's why you got to take best player available. That's why I told them if they get a Pitts, they could just draft defense the whole draft, and I'll be cool with it. Really, Surtan's not like a Patrick Peterson or one of those players where I'm like, oh man, we get him, we're gonna shut everybody down. I don't see him like that. I think he's gonna be a good player. But he's not elite. I don't think he's elite. And he won't be. I'm saying this right now. If the Cowboys, let's say Pitts is there at 10, right? Which I don't think would happen. And they pass on him to get Surtain, they will forever be compared throughout their whole careers. And I don't think whoever is the DB drafted at number 10 would even be cornerback 1 over Diggs for the Cowboys. So you'll have a number 10 pick who's going to be a cornerback number 2. See, that's why I can't be a GM. I'm too real for people, man. I'm too real. Joshua Barcelona said, what's up, DJ? Kind of late, but I'm glad I was able to catch up. Oh, man, thank you, man. Thanks. 704 Bound Charlotte says, Adam Gase was the quarterback coach too. Shaking my head. Trash. Yeah, he is trash. Mark Pierce, yeah, you're right. We got 6 rounds to stack the defense. Absolutely. They acting like we get Pitts, we can't stack the defense. It's over now. You got these YouTubers out here, man, talking about if they get picks, we can no longer have a solid defense. Come on, man. So we won't be able to grab players in second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round. The competition will be up by drafting defensive players from the second to the last round because they know that the players now they got to fight for their position. That's when you do that. Yeah, get the likes up. But that's all I'm gonna say, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. This will be an interesting game with the Lakers and Hornets. We'll see who does their thing, but I really believe the Lakers got the advantage because of Drummond. Drummond, they got nobody to stop Drummond. Like I said, if the Lakers lose this game with a Drummond playing and Marquise Morris playing, this would be a big letdown. So if I'm the Lakers, handle business, win this game, and keep yourself afloat so you don't fall out of that Western Conference playoff spot. As for the Hornets, well, at least Devontae would get all the shots he wants since Rozier's not playing. But that's all I got to say. Peace and blessings to everybody. Let's roll out right with Uncle Vern's music.
Let me tell you something. Back in my day, let me show you.